Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be going over a quick strategy to help you focus your story. Emphasis on quick. This will make your story clearer, whether or not you're writing a blurb, a log line, a summary, whether you're a pantser, a plotter, or any combination of those. This is going to give you the tools to make the start of your draft smoother. On this channel, I cover all things storytelling, so if that's something that interests you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a video. Okay, so how this strategy works is I'm going to give you the start of 7 sentences. All you have to do is logically fill in the sentences and a story will naturally follow. This will be the bones of your story, the start. And it's especially helpful if you're trying to think of the major 5 plot points, which I go over in my Preptober video. This can also help you come up with the 7 major story points, which is essentially an expansion on the 5 plot points. And make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to include a secret sauce tip that'll help you bring your story to the next level. Okay, so the beginning of the 7 sentences are once upon a time and every single day until one day, because of that, until finally, and every day thereforward. All you have to do is fill in the end of those sentences and you will have the bones of your story. I'll give you an example. Once upon a time, there was a young cub prince. And every single day, the young lion explored his land, hung out, and made trouble. Until one day, the king lion was overthrown and the young prince had to go into exile. Because of that, the prince was scared. Because of that, he made friends and allies to help him overcome this fear. Until finally, he was able to come back to the kingdom and claim what was his by birthright. And every day thereforward, he ruled as a good Lion King. Once you have the bones of your story using the 7 sentences, all you're going to have to do is expand on each of those points. You're going to take one sentence at a time and make a paragraph about that one sentence. For example, if you started with once upon a time, there was a young lion prince, you would take that sentence and talk about this lion prince and how he lived and the people who were around him, things that were important to him. And you'll notice that with the 7 sentences, they naturally follow a 3-act structure. Expanding on these sentences is a rough example of what's known as the snowflake method. That secret sauce tip that I talked about is next. But if you're curious about what story idea you should use to apply the 7-sentence story structure, I talk about how to come up with story ideas in my idea generation video. You can check it out after this one. Okay, so the secret is that secret sauce tip is not really a secret. All you have to do to make your story fuller is apply the 7-sentence story structure to your B and your C stories. Have your B and your C story focus on other characters. For instance, you can make the B story the love storyline, or you can make the C story the villain. And make sure that the A story is influencing that B and C storyline. That way you have stories that are complete and not separate storylines that are running on a parallel track. You want your B and your C story to collapse if you pull the A story out of it. They should not be able to stand on their own. I hope this info was helpful. If you want more storytelling strategies, click the video on screen that makes the most sense to you.